if your wife comes to you and she says that she doesn't love you anymore, or she says that she loves you, but she isn't in love with you anymore, and you haven't done anything from your point of view to cause her to feel this way, I'm going to break down in this video 3 possible reasons why she said that to you. And by the end of the video, I'm going to give you guys techniques that you can implement into your relationship to get her to fall back in love with you. Welcome to the channel, everyone. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Mindy, and I work with guys to really empower them with the right skills, knowledge, and mindset to transform their love communication style to save their relationship. So if you're really trying to save your relationship right now, click on the subscribe button and definitely hit that little bell notification button so you can be notified every time I release a new video on this. But let's really start breaking down the 3 reasons she could be saying this. And the first reason we're going to talk about is that she's not feeling heard in the relationship. Now, when a woman is feeling emotionally upset for whatever reason, and she comes to you and she tries to talk with you about it, depending on your reaction is really going to depend on if you're filling her love tank or not. Now, if you're validating her and you're hearing her and listening to her without being defensive and not getting angry, that's a great way to fill the love tank, and that really helps her stay in love with you. But when she has an issue with you or a problem with you and you brush her off, or you become defensive, or you get angry, or you deflect, or you gaslight, or you stonewall, all of these reactions are reactions that are causing her to look at you like, what the heck, man? Like, why are you not hearing me? Why are my feelings not being validated? And every time you do any of those things, you're pushing her away. And if you're angry enough, and stonewall enough, and gaslight enough, and get defensive and deflect enough, eventually you're going to push her away. So that's one possible reason that she's fallen out of love with you. The second possible reason she's fallen out of love with you is because you guys are mismatched in your love communication style. Now, I talk in other videos about love lingo and love jargon and why they're really essential, but basically love lingo is the way that fills her up. It's what she needs to feel emotionally fulfilled and to feel happy. And love jargon is how someone shows somebody love. So it's basically how you're filling the love tank. So it's a little different from love language because love language presumes that we all show love and receive love the same way. And that's just not the case. So I've really broken it down to love lingo tank and love jargon. And a love lingo tank is what your jargon is to fill the love lingo tank. And sometimes they're mismatched. And when they're mismatched and she needs to be fulfilled and she's not, her love tank starts to dwindle down and she starts to run on fumes. And when she gets to the point where she's running on fumes, she really starts to not feel loved anymore because you're not filling her up. And when a woman starts to not feel loved, she starts to fall out of love. Now, you could be over here offering love to her in ways that are natural to you and you think you're doing the right thing by her, but over here it's not filling her up because it's mismatched. It's not what she needs. So a mismatch in love communication style is the second possible reason she's fallen out of love with you. Now, the third possible reason she's fallen out of love with you is a reason that I know nobody else is talking about. I'm going to start talking about it a lot because it affects a lot more marriages than what people think. And it's actually perimenopause. And for those of you who are watching this video, you might not actually even know what perimenopause is, but perimenopause is the time leading up to menopause. So a lot of you guys are thinking to yourself, well, I know that's not what it is because my wife is in her late 30s or my wife's in her early 40s and late 40s and menopause doesn't happen until mid 50s. And I understand that you're thinking that because I thought that at one point too. But what people are not realizing, and I'm going to start bringing a lot of attention to it, is the fact that menopause is just the 12 months leading up to not having a period. So women are officially in menopause when we've gone 12 consecutive months without a period. But no one's talking about the fact that getting to that 12 months with no period can take 8 to 10 years. So what's happening in that 8 to 10 years prior to going through menopause? our hormones are fluctuating up and down constantly like a wave. And so a reason that she could be falling out of love with you is because her estrogen and progesterone are dropping so much that it's affecting her serotonin levels. And her serotonin levels are what affects her mood. And because it affects her mood, suddenly she's kind of stuck in this perpetual PMS where everything irritates her and everything makes her mad. And she doesn't give a fuck about how you feel about stuff because she's mad about this. So some of you guys might actually be going through this. You know, when a woman has her time of the month, you guys are probably hating that week. It's probably like the worst week. You know that you're walking on eggshells and any little thing that you say or do could piss off the monster. So you really try to make sure that you're on your best behavior. But imagine that in perimenopause, imagine that week never ends. And that week now goes weeks and weeks. And so you're over here not realizing that you're poking the monster. And she's over here not even realizing why she's feeling upset. She doesn't realize she's stuck in a perpetual PMS week. This can be going on for months and she doesn't realize it because it could take us, like I said, 8 to 10 years to no longer have periods. But in the meantime, we'll have a period once every 2 months. We might have a period 3 months in a row and then no period for 2 months and then a period again. And every time that happens, those hormones are going out of control and she can't track it. Because she can't track it, you can't track it, and you don't know what's happening. So those are the 3 possible reasons that she has fallen out of love with you. So what do you do about it? How can you repair the relationship and get her to fall back in love with you? We're going to talk about that now. So let's say the reason that she's fallen out of love with you is because she doesn't feel heard when she's having an emotional response to something. Validation and feeling accepted in a woman's emotions is one of the most important things you can do to keep us feeling happy in the relationship. Even if we're wrong, we just want to feel heard. And I know that's really hard for you guys because she might get mad at the silliest thing. So how are you not going to deflect and get mad back or tell her she's stupid for feeling that way? I mean, I get it. But you have to remember that an emotional response is emotion. You can't logically process it. She can't even logically process it. So the only thing that you can do is you can put a shield up and you cannot let it affect you. When she's upset about something, put your shield up. Don't let it affect you. Because if you cannot let it affect you and you can stay logical in your brain and not have an emotional response back, you can elevate the situation and actually control the situation because you can talk her off the cliff. Because right now, when she's feeling this way, she's on a cliff and she's willing to take you both down. And when she's not feeling heard, it's going to get so much worse. And you guys are both going to go down that cliff. And all that's going to happen is you're going to ruin your relationship. And she's going to want to go divorce you because she's going to feel that you don't care about her feelings. So the way to prevent that is to put up a shield and realize it's not all about you. You got to drop the ego sometimes. I think guys a lot of times get this macho man ego and you don't want to appease her because you feel like you're losing your manhood in a way if you do so. And that's really the wrong mindset to have because she's not trying to diminish your manhood. She's not trying to take your balls and hold on to them and put them in a little jar where you can't have them. That's really not what most women are trying to do. And yes, I know there are women out there who do want to do that, but most women, we just want to feel that you hear us and that you care. And if something's bothering us, you're going to fix it. That's all. That's all we want. And it really doesn't take that long to talk us off the cliff and to bring us back down. All it takes is understanding, validating, and being there for us. So that's what's important to do, guys. It's important to put a shield up, not let yourself get angry or deflect. Just put a shield up and not let it emotionally affect you because she's emotionally having a response. And if you've done something to cause this emotional response, don't be defensive. Don't get angry. Don't think about all the things she didn't do and that's why you didn't do this. Just hear her, listen, process, accept, and validate. That's all you have to do. Now let's talk about the second possible reason she's fallen out of love with you, which is the love communication style. Let's say you guys are mismatched. Let's say that she receives love in a way that's not natural for you to show it. What do? The first thing to do is to click the link in the description of this video and discover how you naturally receive love, and then send the quiz to her, figure out how she naturally receives love, and then take a few minutes and ask yourself, on the top 3 ways that she receives love, have you been fulfilling her? Have you been fulfilling her and basically love bombing her on a regular basis? And love bombing gets a really negative connotation to it, especially when it's used to be manipulative. But I'm really an advocate for love bombing. I think people should be love bombing for true reasons, not manipulative reasons, every single day in their relationship, because you want your significant other to feel loved and good. My husband and I love bomb each other all the time, and it's not manipulative. So let's take the manipulativeness out of love bombing and consider love bombing a good thing. You love bomb somebody when you love them. And in relationships, we actually stop love bombing each other. We get into the day-to-day life and we just start naturally showing love how we naturally show love. And we don't go out of our way for each other anymore to show them that we care and to show them that we love them. So start doing that. Figure out the top 3 ways she receives love and start love bombing her, and do it from the kindness of your heart. Don't turn it into a manipulative way to win her back. Do it because you love her. And then when she falls back in love with you, continue to do it. It's not that hard to start implementing showing love the way that your partner needs to be shown it. It just takes practice. It's not hard. It just takes practice. It's actually really easy, and it comes second nature to you once you start practicing. It's kind of like riding a bike. Once you learn, you don't forget. And it's the same thing. Once you start implementing and altering your love jargon to match their love lingo tank, you're going to start doing it second nature. It takes a while to get going, but once you get going, it's really going to come very easy to you. So that's the second way that you can get her to fall back in love with you. And now let's talk about if she doesn't love you anymore because she's actually going through perimenopause. If she's going through perimenopause, it's really important to remember the techniques that I shared in the other 2 scenarios and implement them into your relationship, because chances are both not feeling heard and not having her love lingo tank are both contributing to her not feeling in love with you during perimenopause. So the techniques that I gave in the other 2 scenarios, definitely start implementing those with perimenopause. And then the other thing that's really important, you guys, is to ride the wave with her. Look at this as if it's Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Dr. Jekyll will need different things to fulfill him emotionally and to fill him up and to make him happy than Mr. Hyde will need. So really important to address the fact that as she's going through these ups and downs, her estrogen and her progesterone are dropping and rising, and her serotonin levels are fluctuating because of that. So as her serotonin levels start to lower, she's not going to feel so happy. So it's going to seem like she's turning into a little Mr. Hyde. So really important to figure out what that little Mr. Hyde needs. It's not impossible to navigate through perimenopause, and it's not impossible to get her to fall back in love with you. What you need to do, though, is you need to get through that confirmation bias that she's created, because when that little Mr. Hyde comes out, because we're not hearing all the time about perimenopause, she doesn't even know this is happening to herself. All she knows is suddenly she's unhappy and you didn't take out the trash, and you're a man-child who never takes out the trash, and she has to tell you to take out the trash, and now she's realizing, well, you also don't fold your laundry, and you also don't do the dishes. And then she starts confirming to herself all of the reasons, it's really Mr. Hyde doing it, but confirming all of the reasons why she fell out of love with you. When in actuality, when she's up here, she's happy to do those things, and she doesn't mind saying, hey, baby, take out the trash. You haven't taken it out yet. But when she drops, you not taking out the trash is Mr. Hyde, like, you mother, you didn't take out the trash. So as Mr. Hyde's over here confirming to her all of the reasons why you're a piece of shit and why she doesn't love you, you just come over here with that shield up around your heart. not letting it affect you, love bombing her in all the ways she needs to receive love, and send Mr. Hyde the Love Lingo quiz and tell Mr. Hyde to take it. And Mr. Hyde's going to be like, oh, I don't want to take this. But you know what's going to happen is Mr. Hyde will eventually turn back into Dr. Jekyll. And Dr. Jekyll is going to be so happy that you've been going out of your way to ensure that she is happy. And so that's what's going to really help her fall back in love with you, is when she realizes that you're being a chameleon and you're really shifting your love communication style to match her at her worst, which is her Mr. Hyde. So I hope this video was helpful, guys. If it was, definitely hit the like button so it can be shown to more people. And again, like I said, subscribe and hit the little bell notification button to be notified every time that I release a new video. And if you need more guidance, please feel more than welcome to book a call with me. I do 30-minute consultations through Zoom, absolutely free. And if you're curious as to what you need to do to save your relationship, book that call so we can work through it together. As always, everyone, stay happy, stay healthy, and let's focus on falling back in love.